Alright fellas, so I figure I'm probably going to do these videos a little bit differently where I review these units from the new data mine. So look over here, as you can see we've got 5 new units, Adaman, Irida, Signature Silver, Usine, and Lodge Adaman. And for power boosts, we've got Roxy's EX, Grimsley's Grid Expansion, which is very, very nice, by the way. Brendan getting the Mega Sceptile, and then Signasuit May and Signasuit Morty getting 5 out of 5 grids. I figure with these videos, I'm probably going to start splitting them up into 2 or 3 parts. Probably mostly 2 parts, but for the characters, like for the, for the months that have like 10 new sync pairs or something like that, like, or 10 new big updates, maybe I'll start splitting those up into like 3 parts instead of 2. But I want to split these up because honestly, I don't mind recording videos that are like an hour long, but as you can tell, a lot of times towards the end of them, I start getting really groggy and just stop kind of caring because like been recording for fucking an hour straight, but whatever. So for this video, I'm going to be going over. I don't think I've fully decided. Yeah, I'm gonna go over Adaman, Irida, and Lodge Adaman, as well as probably look at Brendan's Mega Sceptile here. And then for the next video, which should go up in a couple hours after this one, if not, you know, less time, I'll be going over Signasuit Silver, Usine, Grimsley's Grid, as well as Signasuit May and Signasuit Morty's Grid expansions, right? I'll be going over all that stuff in that video, but this one is for the Hisuian sync pairs as well as Brendan's Mega. So, to start out, I'm going to actually look at Brendan's Mega here, or his upgrade. It does not seem they have it uploaded. Awesome. Okay, so, but it's not uploaded yet, it seems, so it looks like we're not going to be looking at Mega Sceptile. I only really wanted to look at it just to see what the stats were. I don't think we have any information on that. Do we have any information on Mega Sceptile? I don't know, in terms of the stats. If I can find that, then that'd be awesome. We just trying to make Sceptile. Okay. More stats. 30% attack boost and 10% special attack boost. Okay, so if what they're saying here is true, hold on. Where the fuck? Whatever. If they were saying special attack boost and an attack boost, then if we bring out a calculator, so that would put that's pretty high for fucking physical attack, dude. That's really strong, especially because of the fact that, you know, he's already got a 300 base power move. He's like Giovanni in that aspect, to where his stats were not lowered for his sync move or his base stats here, just because he got a Mega. They never intended, I guess, to give him a Mega, but now they are. So his attack stats going to be really high, along with already 300 base power sync move there, which is very, very nice. And then slightly higher special attack, but still really good, right? Really good, very good stat buff. Overall, not bad of an expansion, of course. Brendan is already a solid unit overall. He's not, like, amazing or whatever, top tier, but he's still really, really solid, especially for a general pool sync pair that was released, you know, on release, right? And got pretty early of a grid expansion. So, I mean, definitely they did a lot of good stuff with him, for sure, in order to have him age this well. And the Mega just helps him out a little bit more, giving him more stats, making him a little bit better. Of course, he still is in line for, you know, a 3 out of 5 grid expansion, but still, he's doing good for himself. He's doing good for himself. All right, let's go over the new sync pairs. We're going to go over Adaman first. I'll just filter out by 5-star for now and scroll. All right, we'll go over Adaman first, then we'll go over Irida, then we'll go over Lodge Adaman. Okay. Okay, so far, I mean, not too shabby. Alright, so looking at the stats, 582 HP, 400 attack, 448 attack, that's very, very good, 300 speed, very, very nice. Slightly higher defense than special defense, but doesn't really make much of a difference, so good stats, it looks like. And then 5-star EX, level 150, over 500 attack, that's very, very nice for sure. Alright. And so he's got Leaf Blade, crits away more easily at the 3 gauge, 96 base power move. 96 base power is not really that great, but he probably has some, you know, multipliers, right? Synthesis, it's 2 uses, which is very, very nice. Restores 50% HP, restores 60% when the weather is sunny, and then 40% whenever it's rainy, hail, or sand. Not bad. And then Buddy Razor Leaf, 180 base power. Okay. Target is all opponents. So I wonder if it has... it looks like it probably has lowered power because it's a split damage move, but still, it's not bad. Activation condition is when the user uses any move once. So basically, if you use your trainer move, you'll activate this. The activation condition, when the move is used, Critical hits land more easily, lowers the target's defense by 1 stat rank, and it lowers the target's grass rebuff by 1, and then lowers defense by 1 when the weather is sunny. Okay, so he's going to be hitting hard, of course. And then his trainer move into time like the present, raises the user's attack by 6, raises defense by 4, and reduces the C move countdown by 1 when the weather is sunny. Okay. And then accelerating time, Razor Leaf. The more the user's attack is raised, the greater the power of this attack. Okay, so built in, Haymaker. That's nice, for sure. Not a bad base kit here. He's got himself some healing, which, for a tech, I mean, maybe he can act as a little bit of a bulk. He can't really be that bulky, but whatever. It kind of takes up a slot, but hey, he's got self-sustainability when it comes to, events where he may be getting hit a little bit more often than other events, right? And then Buddy Razor Leaf for good AoE damage. Leaf Blade's got low base power, but I feel they'll probably make up for it. Sinnoh Pride. So he is a Sinnoh sync pair. If we look at the theme skills, he is a Sinnoh sync pair, not Hisui, he's Sinnoh. But he's also got Nature Lover and Knowledgeable. Oh well. Guess that may mean that I guess that means that either all Hisuian sync pairs will become Sinnoh sync pairs, or they may not even release more Sinnoh sync pairs because, or Hisuian sync pairs. But I'm not going to go into that. It's whatever. So Sinnoh Pride, whatever. Time flows over Hisui. Makes the weather sunny the first time the user enters a battle each battle. Makes the weather sunny after using the user's sync move. Powers up the user's moves when the weather is sunny. Okay, what's the power buff there? It's like 30%, 50%, 10%? Because it doesn't give us a number. This is good for sure, but unless you could expand the weather, then it's not really all that amazing. But whatever. Clutch, well, it's still amazing, but like if you're gonna sync with him and he requires Sun for any of his like sync moves, then it's not gonna be that great because the Sun's gonna go down right before he uses the sync move, right? Anyway, Clutch critical, except in certain circumstances, successful hits with the user's following attacks become critical hits, Pokemon moves, sync move, or max moves. Great. So, except whenever the enemy has like Vigilance, right? Critical freebie 9, 100% chance of applying the free move's next effect to the user when it lands a critical hit. So, obviously, he's going to have infinite free moves next as well, which is very, very nice. Gauge sufficient. He's got guaranteed crits. He's got maxing his own attack in literally 1 turn. That's amazing, right? He's going to be set up and ready to, do some damage as soon as you use, like, right past the first turn. 1 out of 5 base kit, not bad for sure. Definitely not. Like, Infinite Sun is nice. Grass rebuff's definitely nice. He's got good utility for sure. Pair him with, Cygnus to Acerola, and you've got yourself an extremely strong grass team, right? Like, that'll make any grass type striker or just damage dealer in general do so much more damage. Like, combine him with Cygnus to Erica, of course, double Leafeon, very strong Leaf Blades and sync moves from Erica there, just due to Acerola's physical moves next, and grassy terrain, and obviously Adaman's grass rebuff and defense debuffing. Same thing for, Brendan with this new grid. His sync move will do a lot more damage due to grass rebuff and the lowering of target's defense. Obviously very, very good, right? Very, very good, very, very strong stuff he's got going on here. Yeah, very, very good. Okay, let's look at the grid. So 1 out of 5. I mean, you just got some power nodes and whatnot. So you got quite a bit of attack, which is nice, right? That's a lot. That's quite a bit of attack, but still. Anyway, 1 out of 5 doesn't look like it's anything too special, of course. 2 out of 5, we got Crit Confused 9, 100% chance of leaving the target confused, Master Healer on Synthesis, Sunscreen, which if he gets more, that could not be too bad. That might not be too bad. Insult to Injury as an outright multiplier, that's not too shabby. That's actually not too bad. 84 base power on Leaf Blade, which sucks, but still, Insult to Injury, that's not too shabby. That's not too shabby right there for sure. Shielding Strikes, that can be nice. Like, if you want to go for a physically bulky set, you probably can. You got Brawn Gain on Leaf Blade. You can actually probably go for a lot of good stuff here for a 2 out of 5 grid, right? Like, I want to get Shielding Strikes, but I'd rather get Brawn Gain. Like, if you wanted to go for a physically bulky set, you definitely could, because he already raises his defense by 4, and he's got Sunscreen here, so he can probably act as a decent, like, physical bulk character, right? Especially with Synthesis here, being able to recover his own HP, he'll be doing good damage, and he'll be able to take some attacks as well. So that can definitely be good for, like, the Legendary Gauntlet and whatnot. Being able to actually take physical attacks from enemies, like Regirock's a pretty big one, especially when Regirock's weak to grass on his first HP bar, so you can already start off really strong. That's not too shabby. That's definitely not too shabby, right, for a 2 out of 5 grid. If you get him 2 out of 5 somehow, that's really good, because you got a lot of stuff. You got Brawn Gain, Insult to Injury, if you just want to go damage as well. Alright, and Big Mama, 3 out of 5. Critical Strike 2, Haymaker, Sync Damage Guard, that could, again, help out his physical bulk, but I'm not going to go for it. Enfeeble 2 can be good, still Insult to Injury. Drought Alert. There we go! Infinite Sun! Drought Alert, let's go. And then Solar Flare 5, of course, you got the Sync Nodes, and then Mighty Boost 9. Wow. Physical moves next by 2 when the user's move is successful, which is Synthesis. That's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn good. You can't get all of this. You can't, but that's still really good, right? If you want to, like, not do get more defense debuffing in there, because you can either have an ally do it, or I guess by whatever other means. Actually, how would I do this? How would you want to grid this guy? Because this guy's got a lot of grid potential for sure. Definitely. That sucks. Can't get Haymaker. He's got a lot of potential, but he just... If you've got a Sunsetter, then you don't need Drought Alert, but if you don't have a Sunsetter, then obviously you're going to need Drought Alert, right? Because he's going to require Sun. Definitely want to pick up Haymaker. My gosh, this stuff is expensive to pick up. If you want, can I pick up all of these? That would be nice, but I can't, so... I can't pick up Crit Strike 2. Oh, well. I think that's probably the best you're going to get. Yeah, that's probably about the best you're going to get if you want to go for a mix of sync damage as well as, you know, just damage with insult to injury here. He's definitely got a lot of utility on him, for sure. He's got defense buffs. He got defense buffs for himself. He's got Infinite Sun if you want to pick up Drought Alert. He can definitely, again, act as a bulky physical support, right? Or not support, but just... he can take damage from physical attacks due to having Shielding Strikes. Sunscreen, Sync Damage Guard is a pretty big one too. As well as, of course, having the recovery with Synthesis, as well as potentially having Crit Confuse, meaning you can confuse the target. So he can definitely, there's definitely a lot of instances where he's not going to be taking too much damage from physical attacks, and he can be very, very good there. But even though that's a niche set, if anything. The real stuff, of course, obviously got Haymaker, Solar Flare 5, Insult to Injury, Crit Strike 2. You can even pick up the Mighty Boost, Physical Boost here on Synthesis and make him look really, really strong. It's just kind of a matter... my bad. It's just kind of a matter of knowing what you want to use, right? It's just kind of you trying to decide what set you're going to bring him on, right? Because if you want to be good physical damage dealer, you know, just maybe not Sync Nuke, but good DPS, you can bring Insult to Injury, Crit Strike 2, maybe, probably about it. Maybe Synthesis Physical Boost 9 here, you know, get rid of the Haymaker stuff and the Sync stuff, and you can just bring Crit Strike 2. You may be able to pick this up with a little bit of luck. Actually, not even that. There you go, you can pick that up if you want to go for a pure DPS grid, or of course you can go for a Sync Nuke grid with Haymaker and Solar Flare, right? It just kind of depends on what you want to do. You can definitely pick all that stuff up just fine, and he'll be, you know, really, really strong and be really, really good and whatnot, right? For sure. It just kind of depends on what you want to do. Adaman looks really, really good for sure. Is he... I'll do the Should You Summon later, but whatever. Yeah, really, really good sync pair for sure. Got the Master Passive as well. He's got innate damage boosts here from the Clutch Critical, which don't know how much that boosted by, but we're going to find out. We are going to find out. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, these are just power. These are the normal moves becoming crits. This is what's power him up. Time flows over adhesive. We don't know how much this powers him up by, but hey, it could be really, really good for sure. Even with Leaf Blade's lower power. Yeah, this guy looks really, really good for sure. I'm not going to call him like a top sync pair in the game or anything, top master pair sync pair or anything, but he does look really, really good for sure. He's definitely got a lot of good aspects to him. Grass rebuff, Sun, good nuke, good damage, good utility. Alright, not too bad. Irida and Glaceon, okay. Oh no. Okay. So, 600 HP, 300 attack, 448 special attack, definitely really, really good, of course. 271 speed, give her level 150, 6-star EX, over 500 special attack, just like Adaman's attack. Oops. Alright, So, not bad stats, of course. So you got Icy Wind here, which is AoE, which kind of sucks, but they can probably alleviate it a bit. Ice Wish, of course. Finally, we've got this. This can help out every single fucking ice pair in the game. Gets us, Signasu, and Holiday Calyrex. You know, Leon. Fucking Lord, look at all of them. Hollow over here, you can help out Candace, BP Candace. You can help out Nessa, or Holiday Nessa, I mean. Not Lorelei. Like, you got a lot of sing pairs you can help out here for sure. Probably this new Sneasel, too. Anyway, yeah. Alright. She's got a lot of stuff, that, a lot of people she can help out with Ice Wish, which is very, very valuable for sure. Very, very good. Alright. Buddy Ice Beam. Activation condition is when a hailstorm is caused. Deactivation condition is when the weather condition is no longer a hailstorm. The move never misses, has a 10% chance to leave the target frozen, lowers the target's special defense by 4, applies move gauge acceleration, and applies the Freedom's next effect to the user. It's not AoE, but it doesn't have to be AoE to be strong. That's still not bad for sure, definitely. 240 base power move, lowering special defense by 4, and applying move gauge acceleration. That's great, for sure. Chilled to your core, raises the user's special attack by 4, raises the user's crit by 3, and applies gradual healing to all allied sync pairs during a hailstorm. Clap it up, not bad. Alright, not a bad base kit for sure. And then attacks powers increased during a hailstorm. Great wide world ice beam. Alright, Sinnoh's Spirit, of course similar to Adaman. Obviously being another Master Fair. She's, of course, Sinnoh as well. She's got Nature Lover and Artistic. Again, ice tech sync pair just like Adaman. Space spreads over Hisui. Protects all allied sync pairs from damage in a hailstorm. Powers up the moves of all allied sync pairs during a hailstorm, and quickly charges the move gauge during a hailstorm. That's not bad. That's a good ability. That's really good. Really good. Honestly, I'm very happy about that because all ice sync pairs need as much as they can get, so yeah. Watch for Ice. Causes hailstorm when the user's able to play turns attack Ice Zone, and then Vigilance protects the user against critical hits. Neat. And her bulk, not really that great, but maybe she has stuff in her grid. 1 out of 5. Invigorating Hail 5. Actually, that's surprising. Well, Icy Wind does suck. Just to put it blunt, Icy Wind does fucking blow. So, I mean, giving her a multiplier at 1 out of 5 is probably the least they could do. Yeah, that's good, but Icy Wind's gonna need a little bit more than that. 2 out of 5. What do we got? Ramp up on the training move if you want to max out special attack, but that's probably not gonna be necessary. Hail immunity. Status conditions cannot be affected on the user during a hailstorm, not too bad. Winter Coat reduces damage when the user is hit by an attack within hailstorm. Again, helping out them bulk stats, that could not be too bad. First Aid 2, that can be helpful again for bulking out events. Wise Entry 2, again, helpful, but probably the least helpful in this scenario. Quick Tempo, I don't think you need the move gauge acceleration, but you can pick it up if you so decide. And then Sync Freebie, same case. You don't have to pick it up, but it can be useful. Overall, 2 out of 5, I'm not going to say it's too amazing, for sure, but if you want to go for a, bulk set, because she's already got Vigilance, if you want to go and try and make Irida more bulky for her allies, and make her, instead of having to bring a support, you could definitely try and do that here with First Aid 2 and Winter Coat, but that's about all the 2 out of 5 is good for, I would say. Of course, with other benefits, like Special Attack plus 10, but still. 3 out of 5. Alright. What she got? Brain Power. Hunter's Instinct. I don't like Hunter's Instinct. Satisfied Snarl. Does she have anything for that? She got Mind Games 9. That could be good. That's definitely good. Mind Games 9. Woohoo! That's very good. Arctic Arrival. Turns the field of play into Ice Zone the first time the user enters a battle. So that would also mean Hail is also active the first time she enters battle. And then Ice Extension 3. And then Hail Alert. She's got a lot of utility. She definitely has a lot of utility. It looks like she's more meant to have been a support, but she's a tech. That's not bad. I think we're going to have to try and use her in battle a little bit more to figure it out, but I definitely think she has a lot of tanking capabilities, and then having a lot of utility here with her different abilities like Arctic Arrival, Mind Games 9. Honestly, in my opinion, Arctic Arrival does not really matter all that much if you've got these extensions. It just means you don't have to use it on the first turn, which, honestly, I would just use Ice Wish. If I have these 2 abilities, I would just use Ice Wish on the first turn anyway. You can definitely pick these up instantly, which is nice. Wait. Oh, shit, that's really good, actually. you can just straight up pick up this grid. That's good. That's actually definitely really, really good. Huh. I didn't figure we'd be able to pick that up, but hey, that's actually really solid. If you don't want to go for sync move damage, you can take off the brain power, of course, maybe add mind games. No, damn it, you can't add mind games. Fuck. I want mind games. I want mind games. Oh well. You could definitely go for this for like a half attempted sync nuke grid, because you're not gonna have the sync nodes, but that's fine, right? Her only damage node, well, of course, Hunter's Instinct and Invigorating Hail, so her damage isn't going to be the greatest because Icy Wind sucks, but Buddy Ice Beam is not too bad for sure, so that one good ice damage is going to, like, ice damaging move is going to be nice. But of course, you're going to pair her with other ice-type sync pairs. They're going to be trying to do the majority of the damage. Irida is here maybe for a sync nuke or for that one Buddy Ice Beam, as well as, of course, applying Hail and Ice Zone for allies. She's definitely really good, of course, for sure. I definitely think that Irida is definitely very, very good. If you want to act for like, you want to make a little bit of a bulky set, you definitely can. You could definitely go for these two things here. Winter Coat is very, very nice. If you're not going to go for Ice Zone, then you can definitely try and pick up just Hail Alert here in order to keep Winter Coat activated. That's very, very nice for sure. And then maybe pick up Arctic Arrival just because you can start Hail Zone, or you can start Ice Zone, which will then proc Hail, and it'll just be activating your Winter Coat more and more. So you can definitely pick up some other stuff, especially some utility as well. That's something you can pick up on that type of grid. If you want to make her a tank with some utility like Mind Games 9 and maybe Satisfied Snarl, if you want to pick it up, you can definitely try and do that as well. So she's overall pretty diverse. I mean, that's kind of what Tech's meant to be. If they would have made her, like, give her like 30 more points in defenses and special defenses, which again, that's not really that much, and maybe like 100 more in HP, she could definitely be a really good tank even as a Tech. Just due to being able to reduce damage and then have first aid and being able to help out allies. She doesn't have the amazing recovery like Adaman does. Instead, she has gradual healing and this first aid too, where Adaman's is just more instant due to having, you know, synthesis. But where she shines is that Adaman's only really going to be good against physical attacks, whereas she can definitely do quite a bit better against both different types of attacks, right? I don't think she'll beat out Adaman in physical damage, but she can also take physical damage well, as well as taking special damage. So that's not too bad. And then, of course, the big thing here with her is Ice and Hail, right? So I would honestly say these two are kind of, I'm not going to say they're mandatory, but these are definitely major pickups here. And if you want to go for a sync nuke, you can, of course, pick up Brain Power and try and pick up a sync node or two. But honestly, I would just try and maximize her damage as possible with Buddy Ice Beam and Icy Wind, even though Icy Wind is garbage. As we've iterated a lot here. But this is overall not too bad of a character. Irida's got a lot of value to her, due to having, you know, Ice and Hail and having a lot of different abilities that make her look really, really good. I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad about that at all, for sure. She's definitely really, really good. I don't know which one I would say is better between them. I honestly think Adaman's a bit better, definitely, because rebuff for grass. But obviously, Irida and Glaceon here are only Ice Zone characters, so that gives them a lot of value. Overall, I think they do have a lot of value to them. I may be leaning towards Irida having more value to summon for than Adaman, just for the fact that Adaman already sets Sun, which is something that a lot of grass-type sync pairs can do already, or at least quite a few grass-type sync pairs can do already. And even though the rebuff is unique, I do think the fact that we have our first Ice Zone character is a major thing, right? Ice Zone is definitely major, and if you're not going to use Irida for like damage or a sync nuke, you can definitely make a utility grid out of her, again, with this type of grid here. If you don't want to go for Invigorating Hail, you can save 1 energy by doing this. You can go for, you know, Mind Games 9, Arctic Arrival, or, you know, Satisfying Snarl. Just kind of depends on what you want to do. You can definitely make a good utility grid out of her and make her help out her Ice-type allies more, like Satisfied Snarl and Mind Games 9 are going to help out Getsus, as well as, of course, the speed debuffs. So they're going to be helping out Getsus a lot. And does he have a speed debuff? Does he like speed debuffs? I don't remember. Demoralizing Sync, Dirty Sync. Wait. Okay. He might. No, he doesn't seem he has anything that had like speed debuffs, but still. Yeah, he helps out. She helps out Getsus for sure. She helps out a lot. She helps out some good ice type characters that require special damage with mind games, and then some more specific ice type characters that want special attack debuffs and speed debuffs. Mostly just Getsus, but still. and can benefit from the special attack debuffs, of course, as well. But yeah, overall, she's not too bad for sure. She's got good utility. She's got solid enough damage, I guess. The Buddy Ice Beam is going to be carrying that. Sync Nuke's alright. About what I would kind of expect, I guess. Yeah, she looks really, really good for sure. Definitely really, really valuable pickup, just due to the Ice Zone alone, and Hail at the same time, as well as neutralizing damage allies take from Hail. Alright, not too bad. Now, I guess let's go over the last character here, which is going to be Lodge Adaman and Vaporeon. Nice. And then we'll go over the other characters in the next video, which I'll be recording probably a little bit after this, after I rest a bit. Anyway. Looking at Lodge Adaman, 230 defenses, special defense, 222 physical defense. I'll upgrade to 5 stars, so that's fair. Not too bad. Speed's a little bit lower, but not too low. Nearly 600 HP, about what you'd expect from a Lodge support, I guess. Got Bubble Beam, 2-gauge spammable, which kind of upsetting. Why not just give a Bubble at that point? X Defense All, or just Water Gun. X Defense All here, buffing allied defense, Protect, Blind Damage Guard. A Sight to See, raises the user's special defense by 2, raises special attack of all allies by 2, applies a gradual healing effect to the user when the weather is rainy. Does he have rain? So far he doesn't. Endurance, Rain Gear. Rain Gear is nice. That's for sure. That's nice for sure. Revenge Boost, that can be good because of his lack of any gauge stuff right now. Okay, that's not too shabby, I guess. Not the greatest Lodge support, but still there. He's got Bubble Beam on a roll. That debuff speed, not really that amazing. I'm not gonna try and pick it up. Does he have rain? Does he set rain at all? He's got Catalytic Acceleration. He's got Tough Sync. Why do you have why? Do you have Sync move damage? No. Sync Wall. Team Grand Entry, so he's able to max special attack. Honestly, I would just go for the Train Move NPR though. Racing Rain, First Aid 2, Rain Immunity. So he wants to be on a rain team, but he can't set rain. So I guess he's more so useful for like Archie. Like if you have a team set up with Archie, he seems to be solid. Would he be solid paired to Archie? You want speed buffs, and it's not Archie's not slow, but I mean having already a 2-gauge user and then a 4-gauge user, you're gonna need some gauge. And he does a Catalytic Acceleration, but that's of course only if you EX him right. Racing Rain 3, that's actually not too bad there. That can work as well. Rain Immunity, of course. Got different stuff here you can pick up for sure. You can use this stuff and max out Archie's special attack and just have Archie spamming Origin Pulses, which is nice because Archie can max his crit in 1 turn. And then Adaman here is able to buff special attack as well as being really, really, not really bulky, but pretty bulky in Rain. So he's built for like an Archie team or just, you know, not Signature May, just a normal May, I guess, if you can find a way to max her crit reliably. She's built to work with her as well. If you want to go dual support and use Signature Chris, but at that point, just use Signature Chris. You don't have to bring Adaman, because Chris already applies everything that Adaman does, it seems. But if you can, I would say that Adaman's a bit more niche, but in Rain, he's definitely solid. But how many times are you really going to be in Rain for, like, come on, be real. But overall, he doesn't look too bad, I'd say. Can't pick that up. That's really annoying. I want to pick up Catalytic Acceleration. Let me pick up Catalytic Acceleration, please. Damn. I want to pick up Catalytic Acceleration. I'll just ignore the Train Move NPR, that's fine. I just want to go for that. Yeah. Lodge Adaman, he doesn't look too bad, but he kind of just wants rain, obviously, because a lot of his stuff here is just rain-based for some reason. But that's not too bad. I mean, he's very cliche. He doesn't buff crit, which is kind of annoying, but he's got bulk here. He can be really bulky in rain. That can be good for, you know, like Entei, or just, not even just Entei, just any legendary gauntlet that you bring a rain character into. He can definitely be great for bulk there as well, like, right. He can be very, very good there, alongside the fact he already buffs his own special defense. He buffs all allies' defense. He's got Protect. He's got First Aid 2 here. All that stuff. He's able to do a little bit of gauge help with Revenge Boost. If it wasn't for the fact that he doesn't have Vigilance, I would honestly recommend you give him the theme skill of, like, Revenge Boost. You know, help out that gauge even more. I mean, he's not too bad for a free-to-play. I'd say he's probably not he's about average, maybe for a Lodge support, I would say. Maybe a little bit below average, but he's not too shabby. He can use a little bit of work, but hey, in rain, he's definitely really, really good. He's got that niche, but again, if you're in rain, he can be really, really useful. I think that's it. Yeah, I wanted to just go over those 3 sync pairs because they took all of my time. God damn. It took a lot of time to go over those 3 just because I guess I'm so hyped for them. But I also tried to go over Brendan, and it didn't really work out for me because apparently they have not updated to show Brendan's grid. Whatever. If Brendan, I showed you the, I guess, math for what Brendan's stats would be. If those stats end up changing, then I'll try and make like a community post or like a comment under this video stating what the actual changes were. If I don't post that, then just assume that what I have already stated was pretty much correct for the most part. I don't expect much to change with Brendan's Mega, just some extra stats. I don't think they'll change moves or anything, but if they do, that'd be nice. You know, change Bullet Seed to Leaf Blade or something, but honestly, I think I might just, hold on, let me actually look at Brendan. If they do change Bullet Seed, honestly, I would just prefer them give him no quarter, if anything. Just give him no quarter and then have Bullet Seed hit all the maximum amount of times, right? Be like 120 base power, no wait, 5 times, that'd be 100 base power, but still, that'd be better than Leaf Blade. That's not too bad. Okay, again, not 195, but whatever. Yeah, alright. Overall, not bad sync pairs here. Month looking pretty good. That's the first part of this, well, not a video, but just the first part of looking at the sync pairs here. Adaman, Irida, and Lodge Adaman, they all look pretty solid. Hopefully Lodge Irida is also solid. Yeah, alright. I'm hyped for these Hisuian sync pairs. Expect summons for Cygnus Adaman when he drops, which I believe, that's the wrong server. That's probably what, I think, the 31st for me? Yeah, 31st, Adaman will be dropping. Thankfully, they're only dropping 2 Hisuian summonable sync pairs here, which is nice in my opinion, because so that means they can, you know, they can be nice to me, right? Also, anyone else notice that this month looks really dry? Like, the events here are fine, I would say. I mean, they're kind of spacing out the events quite well, I guess. They look spaced out just fine, but it looks kind of dry just compared to normal months. The month looks pretty dry overall, but I'm not too mad. I'm not mad about that, definitely. I'm just happy to have my Hisuian sync pairs for sure. Like, yeah, look at this. Look, compare these two. I guess it's just more spaced out. I guess it's just better spaced out, but oh well, whatever. I'm going to end the video there, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know what you think about Irida, Adaman, and Lodge Adaman down in the comments below. I think they're all really, really solid. I think Lodge Adaman's got his niches as a water type support, you know, rain-related support. Normal Adaman's definitely got a lot of great stuff with him, with, you know, practically infinite sun. He's got Buddy Razor Leaf, of course, which rebuffing in target rebuff for grass types and debuffing defense helps out so many grass sync pairs. Pair him up with Cygnus Acerola, and you've got yourself one hell of a fucking team, right? Like, you could pair him with any grass type character, and that team will just decimate through events. Yeah, Adaman's good. Irida, I think overall, my bad. I think overall Irida has a little bit less in terms of like good utility and just overall stuff that Adaman has, but I do think she may be more valuable just because of the fact that she's got Ice Zone. But I do think she's still really, really good. She looks really, really solid. She's got a lot of good stuff going for her. Obviously, being the first Ice Zone character is very, very big as well as setting Hail, because almost all Ice-type characters use Hail to some extent, right? There's definitely some that don't, but again, a lot that do. Most do. Overall, good sync pairs. Very, very happy with this month. Hope you all will tune into the next video where I'll be going over, you know, Cygnus Suit Silver, Eugene, as well as the grid expansion for Grimsley and the 5 out of 5 grids for Cygnus Suit May and Cygnus Suit Morty. But overall, I'll see you all later. Appreciate y'all for watching.